Right, here we go. I was going to try and do this without swearing, but I'm too fucking nervous. Roll it, Ed! Let's go. Life is a 4-letter word. Yes, it is. I should know, I'm from Merthyr. Apparently, 72% of men and 58% of women swear regularly in public on a daily basis. That poll was obviously not done in Merthyr, where it was obviously it's definitely in the high 90s, right? When I tried to figure out what talk I wanted to do for Ignite, it was, well, what am I good at? Swearing, rock and roll, I can do that. I can talk about that. No. That's me. Come on. I did not see that baldness come in. Look at the hair. White fucking trainers and black shoes. Now, to be honest with you, I blame a lot of my fondness for swearing on my father. He's still around, so I can't talk about him in the past tense. He used to love his rugby. He loves his beer and the spirit, really. Beer and rugby. Now, the thing is, he used to take us up the club on a Saturday and a Sunday. And he used to let us run around looking for our next hit of dip-daps, sugared up to our eyeballs, right? These guys would just sit in the corner and drink their beer and rip the shit out of Maggie Thatcher. They knew we were there, but they would just swear all afternoon. Now, the thing is, in school, it was hard to escape swearing in school. It was a badge of honour if you had the latest NWA tape or if you had seen Chubby Brown's video the night before, yeah? As a graphic designer, I learned a lot about sexual reproduction from graffiti on public transport and in school. In fact, I learned more about sexual reproduction in the toilets than I did in sex ed. The trouble is now, though, I'm a father. These two crazy bastards. It's hard to self-censor, especially in the car. Especially, I suffer really badly from road rage. It's a terrible affliction. But they hear it, they repeat it. The worst thing you can do is just top parent and tip number 1, don't tell them it's naughty, because they will do it all the more. And they love to fucking say it. As a parent, you worry about that telephone call from the school saying, Gareth, Mr. Cavanagh, can you come in, please? Charlie has just told Miss to fuck off. I worry about that every day. The F word, as you can tell, is my favourite word. It's part of the rage circuit inside your brain, apparently. Now, psychoanalysts and psychologists, they say that it's a good thing to swear, especially when you're in pain. If you stub your toe, swear, because what it does is it floods the amygdala with adrenaline, and it takes that pain away. Now, I've been part of 2 childbirths, and I've not swore once. So it obviously works. My wife was like a trooper. I've looked into swearing. I've studied it a little bit, mainly for this talk. Now, the author of this book, holy shit, she breaks swearing down into taboo words and into 2 categories of oaths, which is basically swearing at God, taking the Lord's name in vain, and then the sexual slurs. Now, if we can trace swearing right back in history. Now, the Romans, they were very enlightened people. And apparently the worst slur in Roman times was pathicus, which basically means the receiver, right? Now, in the Middle Ages, now this looks very clean, I think, but of course there was organised religion. So the worst swear words were swearing at God, taking the Lord's name in vain, which in the Middle Ages there was no taboos. You slept, you shit, you peed in the same building, in the same room. Whereas Victorian times was totally different. It was still religion, but toilets became privies. It was a private thing. But after World War II, the things that people had gone through in World War II, suddenly swearing became a little bit more acceptable. And then there was this saucy humour, which was mainly based on male and female genitalia. But now we're around our time. And the trouble with swearing now, taboo words is basically what we fear as a society. Now, at the moment, it's racial. Yeah, the main taboo words are racial words that I could never bring myself to say. But you can't escape it now. It's everywhere. I mean, even Ed fucking Sheeran is swearing. My kids think we've got asthma because we're in the car listening to Ed Sheeran, and every now and again, you're like, Dad, oh, it's okay. But the trouble is, What are my kids? We can't take swearing away. What are my kids gonna have when they get frustrated at their parents? They're gonna be well pissed off when they find out what we've done to the tigers and the elephants. So, swear, choose your words, yeah? Don't let them die out. Don't let them soften. Just pick your words carefully and have a fucking good night.